Welcome to Manitoba Bushcrafting and Reviews. This is Alex, and today we got the tent in that I let you guys know about on the channel update a couple videos ago, sorry, or maybe a video ago. Came from Rotterdam, Netherlands to my house in 4.5 days.
What are you doing?
As you can see, the packaging is not the greatest. Let's just open this up and see what's in here. Maybe I don't even have a tent in here anymore. Okay, I'm just hanging out in my daughter's room because it's the only place where I can film right now. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of the packaging, considering I paid $90, but I guess it did go around the world in 4 days, so they probably weren't very careful with it, and customs may have opened it. Okay. Here she is. Okay, the box has been opened by the looks of it. This is, I guess, my invoice. Here she be. Not very large at all, and that's exactly what I wanted. I like compact tents. I'm going to open this up, make sure all the pieces are in here off camera. Yeah, and I'll probably come back when I'm ready to set it up. It could be a couple days from right now because it's like -30 outside. I don't know if I want to set it up in -30 for its first little test run. So I might give it a few days. Package, or not the package, but the stuff case seems high quality just by touching it. It seems pretty decent. And then we got all our info here. So yeah, it's the... I did look it up online, or no, I didn't look it up online. I contacted the site Outdoor XL, which I bought this from in the Netherlands, and asked them what year exactly did I order, because the ad didn't say the year, and they came back with it's a 2020 version. So, and they do differ from year to year because they update it every year, pretty much. So, this is the Robens Starlight 1, and we will be taking a more in-depth look at this in a little while. Okay. Okay, so we do have the Robens branding on the bottom. I've already taken it out of its stuff sack, unrolled it, made sure everything was there, and everything is there, but I just checked the temperature, and with the wind chill it's -30, so I'm not going to set it up today. But the fly sheet is made of the same material as this outer fabric on the stuff sack, and it is pretty tough feeling. It is ripstop. It rolls up nicely. From what I've seen so far, it's a quality material on the fly. Those little poles on the sides, they have little screws on them, and they are loose, so I'm gonna glue those before I set it up and let it dry nicely. Anyhow, I'll get back to you in a bit. So yeah, I'm super impatient, so I'm gonna do this right now in the kitchen. It is not a freestanding tent, so yeah, I'll just duct tape it to the floor. Okay, included with this tent is the stuff sack, 75D polyester, same as the fly sheet. It's 75D. Let's just see here. Let's go over the specs. Okay, so fly sheet is a Hydrotex HDRS 75D polyester, like I said. Ripstop, fire retardant. Let me see here. It's hard to see. The floor is 68D. No, 65. No, 68. Okay, and that's polyester as well. Then the poles are 8.5 millimeters, and I forget the brand. I think it's Unen or something like that. Yeah, I'll go over this all when I set it up outside, but this is just a quick preview of the tent. It does include 8 stakes. So here's the stakes. They are... There was reports online that they were really sharp, but these are not very sharp on the edges here. I can run my finger on them. I'm never going to cut my finger on that unless I sharpened them. But the point is quite sharp. They're really thick. Like, I don't think I'm going to bend one too easily. And they come in the little stuff sack that matches the main sack, which is a dry sack. So when you roll it up, it should be waterproof. The tent includes 4 of these accessory poles which lift the foot end and the head end of the tent up off of you, basically. And I glued 2 of them just to see how the glue holds. But yeah, if you twist these, they will come loose, and this cap here will come right off. They're not threaded very well for what you pay for this tent. So just know that if you purchase this tent, glue these, because if they come off, this pole will come out and it will be pretty much useless until you replace these. And the only way to replace them is probably to get them from the manufacturer, and that could take a long time and totally ruin your outings. So glue these on, definitely. It does make it kind of hard to roll this up and put it back in the stuff sack because you got these poles in there. You can't compress the tent down as much as you'd want to, once again, because the poles are on there. All these buckles are metal on the tent fly. Same with where you put the main pole in. It used to be a cup on previous year models, but on this model it's now a metal. Let's see if I can find it here really quick. Yeah, here they are. That's where the end of the pole goes in right there. All zipper poles are glow in the dark. As I've seen in other reviews, it does not have a catch at the bottom of where you enter the fly. So if the wind's high, it could unzip it maybe an inch or so. So that's not horrible, but still, it could have been a feature they could have added. All seams are taped. We will test the waterproofing on this in the winter. When I unwrapped this earlier, I did set it up and I put the inner tent in it. So now every time I pitch it, I can pitch it with the inner. These are the Storm Guard. That's what they call them. Storm Guard guy lines. So you wrap this around your pole, as I'll demonstrate on when I set it up outside in a later video. You wrap it once around the pole, and then it secures the tent in high winds, so it's not stressing on this where it's sewn into the fabric here. It won't stress that point right there. These clips that clip onto the pole, it does have a sleeve at the top, but then on the sides it clips on with these clips. I was hoping that they were metal, but they are not metal, they're plastic. And everybody knows that in real negative temperatures, plastic becomes brittle in the cold and could snap. That's the only reason why I didn't go outside today and set it up in minus 30, is because I don't want to risk these cracking or snapping. If you're in like minus 7 and stuff like that, I wouldn't worry about it. It's when you get to like minus 20 Celsius, things can break. So I don't want to really risk it taking it out into the cold and setting it up. Okay. This is the single main pole, and it's got a pre-bent section there for the head of the tent. And it's a 8.5 millimeter pole, aluminum. Right here is the pole sleeve, and that's at the top. It's just a short sleeve. Okay, so this is the best I can do with duct tape. It's not a taut pitch, but it's the best I can do. So we got vents on each end that close. This little bit here covers the vent so rain does not get in. This part here is not taut. I just can't get it. The tape just keeps undoing itself. We got the vent on the top there too. Another one of those vents down here on this side. And it's about that big. So it does take up quite a bit of space, actually, more than I had thought. The door rolls down and zips right up. We have, where's the zipper? Oh, where is it? Got your Robens logo there. I just don't, oh, here's the zippers down at the bottom. So there is a piece of mesh right there on the door that you can unzip for ventilation. Zippers, I do believe they're YKK. This inner, it does go up with the outer, so you can pitch it all in one, so you're not getting rain inside your tent. And this is about as wide as it is right there. So she's a tight fit, but you got a little bit of room here on the porch. Once this is taut, you'd have about that much room there to store your boots, your pack, and maybe a small stove. Going into it, okay, yeah, so if I laid back down, my head would be at the top and I would have that much room at my feet. There's a vent here for the top that opens, and then underneath it is a mesh, so you're not letting bugs in. It's got these tension ropes here. They're not very taut because I have not pegged it. But this is pretty much the preview, guys. It's a small little tent. There's a gear rope here for you to hang your socks on or whatever. And here, maybe I should just do another video of this in the daytime, but that gives you a little look-see at it. So I'm gonna take it down, glue these little nuts here, finish gluing those. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you that there is a little pocket there, and there's a pocket behind here to stuff the door in. So you're not without anything. This thing could literally collapse at any moment because it's just being held on by duct tape. So, and there it is with the door zipped up. Once again, not taut whatsoever. So I'll give you a better look at it in a few days here. It's just going to be cold for like the next few days, and I don't really, because these clips are plastic, I don't want to be setting them up in -30 because you never know, they could just snap, and then I would really be upset. So, but yeah, it's a nice little tent. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, hit like. If you want to say something down in the comment section, go ahead. And if you want to subscribe, go for it, guys. Okay, bye.